Hi everyone, today I decided that I'm going to do a rat cage tour. In total I have 4 rats. They're all four female rats I have. And so today I just thought that I'd do a little cage tour because I've only done small ones, but I'm going to do a more thorough one now. The cage here that they've got is the Pop Amazing cage off of Amazon, but I believe that Amazon has stopped selling it. They sell it on eBay as well. I'm not exactly sure what the direct link is because it's changed from Pop Amazing to something else. So if I find that, I'll link that down in the description for you guys in case you are interested in this cage. This cage is massive. It's bigger than me. It's about 6 foot in height. That's including with the stand below. So yeah, it's pretty big, and according to the ratty cage calculator, it can hold up to 8 rats if the space is used wisely. That means obviously if there's a lot of stuff, a lot of enrichment in the cage, then they'll be perfect for your rats and to have more rats. But as I said, I only have 4 in here, which means they have plenty of space, and they're also girls. Okay, so I'm going to get started, and I'm going to start from the bottom. First of all, to open the cage, I have this little turny thingy, and then I have to turn it all the way up there, and then I can open the door into here. Now to start off, the substrate that the girls use is Orbeez bedding, which is literally just what it is Orbeez bedding. You can get this from your local horse supplier. You can also get it online as well. It is cheap if you go to your local horse supplier. I'm pretty sure it's only the UK you can get this, but we get it from our local farm. So yeah. Over here we have a little ball. This is like a rope rush ball thing. This is for rabbits and other pets, but the rabbits don't really care for it that much. It's literally, they just don't really like it. I got this actually for Christmas for them in the Pets Home Christmas stocking, but again it was never used, so I gave it to the rats instead, who seem to like that sort of stuff a lot more. Over here we have a Woody's fruit roller, which is from the Board and Breaker Rosewood brand. I got this from Viovet. You can also get this from several different shops. You can get it from Poundland if you're in the UK. I'm not really sure where you can in the US, maybe PetSmart or something, but in the UK, what I got is from Viovet. As I said, you can also get it from you can get it from a lot of pet shops, I believe. Poundstretcher in the Pet Hut is where you can also get it. You can get this in the watermelon orange, and I'm not sure what the other one is, but obviously this is the watermelon one, and it's been chewed quite a bit, which is good. And then finally over here we have, out of all the shoes down here anyway, we have this sweet. This is the green sweet. As you can tell, again, it's been thoroughly chewed. This came out of a pack of 3 of the sweet chews, which is from the new range in Pets at Home. So yeah. On the outside of the cage here we have a blue classic large drinking bottle, which is just basically what it is. It's a 600ml one, so it's the really large one, which is for like rabbits and guinea pigs. But yeah, Violet actually messed up my order and gave me the larger one when I ordered a smaller one for the rats, but I'm not really complaining because obviously I got more for the money. Okay, and then in this corner here we have the litter tray. They are kind of litter trained. In here, if you may have noticed, I have some stones in here. These weird things here are stones. It's actually like, people say that anyway, that rats will pee on smooth stones. So I'm trying that out, and I've actually just put some in here, and they have pooped in here. Just over there. They have pooped in here, which is good. So it does seem to be working. They haven't pooped anywhere else. Then they've just got their food mix here, which is like, I just scatter it around. I don't use food bowls for them because it's more natural if they forage for it, really. Then over here we have this bird toy. This is just a chew. Basically any small animal can really have it, but was in the bird section. I highly recommend going into the bird section to look for toys for your rats, because they tend to be a lot better than what is really advertised for rats. This I got from the range. I believe it cost about £5. So yeah, and it was just, as I said, in the bird section. Also, I should mention that around the sides I also have perspex, which is to help hold the bedding in if they decide to dig. And what I use as the base is this plastic tray here. And the perspex goes all the way around the sides, but apart from the front, it's not on the front. Then, leading up to the second level, we have this ladder. The rats really like running up and down the ladders. They will also run up and down the bars as well. On the second level, we have this wire base. I normally have something on top of there, but the rats just dig it all up and they just destroy everything. So I've just got it like that. They don't spend much time running on there anyway, so it's not going to damage their feet, which is good. So yeah, right here we have some fleece. This part here was actually attached to another part of the cage. However, they've taken it off. They can use it just to balance on and climb on, and they really like anything like that around the cage. Okay, so right above that we actually have this hammock. This hammock I got from Pen Pop Pet Supplies in the UK again. They have chewed holes in it all over, and if you can see that it's shaking right now, that is because the rats are actually inside of it. They really like to go inside the hammocks quite a lot. I don't really mind though, because they seem to enjoy it. I'm not exactly sure if you'll be able to see them, because yeah, they're a bit sleepy right now. Anyway, going across from that, so basically they have the choice of going inside this tunnel, which again, this is a tough tube. I got this also from Viovet. I'm not sure how much it cost, but yeah, I got that one from Viovet, and it's a long, basically it's a short tube which you can extend really long. So that goes all the way up to here until we are here, and right here we have a trick-or-treat basket. Basically this is something that you can get around Halloween time, and you put your sweets in there and you give it to the kids. Basically got one of those there. Then again, going back, leading from that, we also have this rope. This rope was actually a dog toy, but I unraveled it to make a single rope, and then I've zip tied two of them together. And then we get to here. So this here is the trick-or-treat basket. This is when you obviously go out and do trick-or-treating with this basket, basically. There's nothing inside of it. I normally put scraps of fleece in there and they can burrow inside there. They also like to store their food in there, and they also like to use it as a potty, which is cool. So yeah, it's a pumpkin basket, and I think it's pretty cute. And again, the rope carries on all the way to there, and then they can climb on that to get to there and up to there. Now if you go back to this orange basket here, you'll notice that there's this ball on top of here. This is actually a very large hamster ball. This is perfect for using for rats as hammocks. As you can see, I can look through here at them, and it's zip tied to the cage in several places to make it extra secure. They absolutely love these. Normally I put fleece in there, but they don't really like the fleece being in there, so I don't bother with the fleece anymore, but it's really good. I'd never get balls for rats to actually go in though. That is extremely dangerous, because obviously they have tails, and they can trap their tails and all sorts, so it's really not a good idea to put a rat in a ball really. But to use as hammocks, they are really, really good, and also a very cheap way to do it, especially if you already have a spare hamster ball. Now, leading on from that, you probably have noticed I also have this purple and pink Sputnik over here. This is the extra large one, which is perfect for rats. It was £6, and I got this from Pets at Home. As I said, it's great, and it's like, I'm really glad it's purple and pink. We actually have a rat in there. And actually realise what we do. Hi, sweetie. I believe that's maple in there. So cute, it's all curled up. But yeah, it's a Sputnik. Now, if we go over to the side, they can then run onto... Oh, hi. Hi. They can then run onto here. This is my brand new honeycomb hammock, which was made by... I can't remember what her name was. Something... I don't know. But she is amazing. She's actually on Facebook. If you're in the UK, I highly recommend her. Postage is not that expensive at all. She's amazing to talk to. I've been talking to her loads. And her hammocks are amazing. It's made up of several layers of fleece. Here we've got this like zigzag pattern all across here, and it's in different colours. I thought this went really well with the theme of the cage, because the cage is like literally all sorts of colours. Inside I also have pink fleece here, and she's quilted it for me so that the rats can't chew holes in it really. They've tried to chew it there, but they're not able to actually chew holes in it. They absolutely adore this. Yeah, I think I've actually got a rat in there. I'm pretty sure there's a rat in... Yeah, there's a rat in there. Or two. I'm sorry. Did I disturb your rest? Oh. And it also means that they can either go in here, which as you can tell they really like, or they can go up here as well, which is also a really good place to go. Again, it's zigzag on the top as well, and then it's got these sides. I absolutely adore this. If I remember her name, I will definitely say at the end of this video, and also link it in the description to her Facebook page. Highly recommend her, definitely. Then finally we have the purple trick or treat basket as well, which again you put the sweets in. This one's just a purple one, and yeah, I had two of them, so I gave them both of them. In case you're wondering, these I got from Poundland, as well as that was also from Poundland, so they're really cheap to get around Halloween time. I'm sure you can get something similar now even, but if you want to get something like this with really cute spiders and stuff, then yeah, Halloween is probably the best. Okay, so I don't think I mentioned this, but they also have a third level up here, which again is just wire floor, and then the ladder. They love to come out of this door, which again, because this cage has two doors, they love to come out of this hall and climb all over me, which is really, really cute. And I almost forgot to mention this, because you can barely see it, so I guess I forgot. So there's this cargo net, which again I got from Viovet. It's purple, it's different shades of purple, and I have it connected to this rope here, and also connected to the cage, and it goes all the way down here to there. So basically it's really quick access to get up on into the bucket, and onto the tube here if they're just like down here and they want it, instead of going all the way up, they can just use that instead. They absolutely love using the cargo net. And yeah. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll definitely leave any links to the things I mentioned down in the description of things that I got in this cage, when you can get them and where you can get them, and things like that. There is also a storage area at the bottom of this cage. However, it is a complete mess at the moment, so I'm not going to show you that just yet. But in an updated cage tour I may. But yeah, as you can tell, it is pretty bare. You would expect there to be more than this in a rat cage. Like up here it's pretty good, but down there it's pretty bare. I will be getting some more stuff to add to it a lot more, which is what you expect for rats. So yeah, if there's any videos that you would want to see in the future, then do go and comment them down below, and I will definitely get to it. I have an upcoming video of me my pet video, which will be up soon. So yeah, I thought I'd just stop here because she's poked her head out of the hammock, and the little goldie she is. So gorgeous. So gorgeous. She loves that. She's grinding her teeth. So adorable.